Oh, look at those phases go! Hey guys, Retro Badger here. I hope you're all well. Today, we're going to have a deep dive look at the USS Lakota, including its combat performance. The USS Lakota is an Excelsior class refit that has been further upgraded during the Dominion War. It has powerful phasers, up-to-date photons, and quantum torpedoes. The Lakota was seen in 2 Deep Space Nine episodes, most famously in Paradise Lost. It actually opened fire on the USS Defiant. I specifically remember watching this episode for the first time and being shocked that a seemingly out-of-date ship could match the firepower of the USS Defiant. Did you know that during production, the Enterprise B model was used for the USS Lakota? Now, there is actually a fan theory that says in-universe, the USS Lakota was in fact the USS Enterprise B, and that it had been renamed. Now, when I first heard this theory, I dismissed it, but the USS Lakota, as well as the USS Enterprise B, are the only Excelsior-class starships with a widened engineering section. When we see the Excelsior class at other times, including during the Dominion War, it is not this version. So I think this is definitely a maybe. Today, we're going to try and gauge the Lakota's combat effectiveness. First of all, we're going to face a standard TNG-era Excelsior-class refit. We'll then face 4 Jem'Hadar fighters. After this, we'll do the yesterday's Enterprise test, facing 3 cavorts. We'll then see if we can take on the Klingon flagship. And finally, we'll face the Lakota in the Sovereign class. Okay, here we go. So first of all, we're going to face an Excelsior class refit from the TNG era. We'll see how much better the Lakota is. Let's fire. I've not even diverted power to my forward shields yet. Whoops. We have collapsed the ventral shields. They have massive, unrepairable damage. And there we go. Wow, that was absolutely insane. I think that right there just proved the awesome power of quantum torpedoes. They are a super weapon. Next, we're going to face 4 Jem'Hadar fighters. I think this is a battle the Lakota may have had during the Dominion War, facing multiple Jem'Hadar ships. Let's see what its multi-targeting capabilities are like. Oh wow, look at that! So our shields are beginning to struggle. Now, I did want to push the Lakota to its absolute limit. That's 1 down. Oh, look at those phasers go! We've lost our aft torpedo launchers. This is not good. Now they are hitting us from below. That is bad. Whew. Okay, so we have 2 remaining. What? There we go. 1 remaining. We've taken massive damage here. So this has not been a good fight for the Lakota. But it's interesting, I think here we are seeing the limits of an older design being upgraded. It's not going to be able to stand up as well as, say, a Sovereign class. Next, we have 3 Klingon cavorts. So that last battle to me proved a point. It still is an older ship. Underneath, the shell of the ship is old. It can only withstand so much damage, whereas more modern designs can take more, even without shields. I mean, look at how well Voyager did during the Year of Hell. That ship effectively had no shields, but structurally, it was able to stay together. The other one's cloaked, which helps us a great deal. Quantums. Oh, Oh no! I'm too close! Oh, imagine if that had hit. Okay, that's 2 down.
Simulated enemy ship has shield draining are at 50%.
Right, well, we have passed yesterday's Enterprise test. Next, we're going to face the super Negh'Var. I want to stretch the Lakota as much as possible. How well are we going to deal with these incoming projectiles? Quantums, there we go. So we can't fire quantums as fast as, say, a Sovereign class or the Defiant.
Sir, our aft shield is draining.
So we've not done that much damage, really, considering. I'm trying to go for their bridge, but this is a Negh'Var. They don't really have weaknesses. Let's hope our phasers can do some damage. Ooh, I think we may have reached its limit, but you never know. Never say never. Ooh. Well, yeah, never. Look at that.
Integrity at 75%.
I can tell you now, though, if we did not have those quantum torpedoes, we would not be inflicting damage to that ship. Power to forward shields. Come on. I'm trying. I'm trying. Oh! And finally, we're going to put the Enterprise E Sovereign class against the Lakota. Let's fire. Quantums versus quantums. Now, I always wondered who would win between these two. Almost certainly, it has to be the Sovereign class. But then I'm thinking, well, Lakota can fire quantums from the aft, so that is a serious advantage. But we have a much more modern design. If anything, I would say the Sovereign class is the modern Excelsior class. It's the TNG era Excelsior. Oh my goodness! Well, we collapsed their forward shields and most of the front of their ships disappeared. Quantums. They don't stand a chance. Wow. And look at that. What a difference. In conclusion, I'm impressed with Starfleet's idea of equipping older ships with newer style weapons. We've shown during these battles that it can be highly effective. I did notice, however, that it sustained damage at an almost alarming rate, which is no surprise considering the age of the original design. This was graphically illustrated in the last battle when we put the Sovereign class against the Lakota. The Sovereign was able to absorb most of that firepower, but the poor Lakota's shields couldn't. Once they failed, it was game over. Do you think the Lakota was a good idea? Or should Starfleet have concentrated on making newer, perhaps smaller ships? Thanks for watching, and if you enjoyed the video, please remember to hit that like and subscribe.